Shannon Welsh. I'm a Labour councillor from North Sydney, and I'm going to tell you about the North Sydney Olympic pool. It's been in the news a bit lately because of the significant cost overruns and also the blowout of the timeline, finishing timeline. And I'm going to tell you what the council that was elected in November 2021 is going to do about it. Okay, so the pool needed to be refurbished. There's no doubt about that. In the previous council, they did a survey, public consultation is what we call it in council. And the majority of residents responded and said that they wanted a $28 million refurb. But the then council decided on what ended up being a $63.9 million project, something more fancy than a $28 million refurb. On December 31st, 2020, the construction contract was signed after an 11-day negotiation. Okay, cast your mind back to December 2020. La Nina and COVID were wreaking havoc. Supply line difficulties, staff illness, lockdowns, and washouts. Add to that costs such as the fit out of the gym and creche, repairs to the aqua dining building and eastern stair tower, and sufficient funding for internal project management costs and consultancies. All those things were not accounted for in the risk management of the contract. When the new GM started in November 2022, she ordered a review on the whole project. The results were recently published, and you can see them, the review of the project, and also a letter from the North Sydney Council Mayor, Zoe Baker. There's a letter from her on the website as well, so on the council website. So I strongly, if you're interested in this, I strongly encourage you to have a look at those things. So the poor risk management and other issues meant that the cost of the North Sydney pool is expected to rise to $89 million. The new council has a mess to fix, and I'm going to tell you how we're going to fix it. All right. We've hired Ron Aquilina in February 2023, who's well known in project management, and he's going to advise a new steering committee. More emphasis is going to be placed on risk management, and the comprehensive business case will be undertaken by council's newly appointed pool manager, who has experience bringing pools online. So we're getting more expertise in there. There's going to be a higher emphasis on risk management, and hopefully that will help control costs, rising costs, and we're getting the pool project back on track. At the council's meeting on April 26th, we're going to make a decision on whether or not we want to fund the project by using Capital Works Reserve and significant reduction in the works budget. So these things are not ideal, but the previous council has left us in a very difficult position, and we'll see how that vote goes on next Wednesday. The pool was supposed to be finished in November 2022, and now it's going to be hopefully finished in April 2024. I'm just going to leave you with a quote from the mayor, Zoe Baker. The council cannot change the past or alter previous decisions. The council is taking responsibility for the project and is committed to sustainably managing the financial burden and delivering an exceptional experience for pool users. Please be patient a little longer. The pool you know and love will be back next year to serve our community for the next 80 years. Thanks.